I am just jumping in today to do a quick video on general tarot readings and why I don't do them. I know a lot of your favorite YouTube channels are flooded with monthly, weekly, semi-monthly, quarterly general readings for all of the moon signs, and I don't. There are a couple of reasons for that. Not that I think there's anything wrong with them. I do watch a few readers that do general readings as well. My experience has been this, though, and when I say my experience, I mean for others, because I have somebody that I do work with that is always telling me that I need to start doing general readings for you guys. And who knows, maybe it would be the thing to help to build my channel faster, but it's just not something that I feel called or led to do. And so here's what happens, right? You get a reading and it doesn't resonate with you. It doesn't feel like it rings true. And so you're like, okay, we'll skip that. That one wasn't right. Let me just click another video and watch another one. And then the next thing you know, you've been 3-4 hours watching general readings, and every reader is picking up on a different energy. Every reader is giving you a different message, even when they are topically the same, right? On the surface, it can be that you're going to meet your soulmate this month, right? But the details along the way are different. And so once you ingest all of that, it really is like going to the buffet and you just don't know where to start, and you end up with a bunch of crap on your plate and you just don't really want any of it. Not saying general readings are crap. Just that's how I feel when I go to the buffet. When I have too many choices, I just can't make good choices. And so that's a very Seven of Cups kind of thing, right? And so you've got all of these options and you really don't know which one is right. You don't know which one was, which one you were really being led to, because you just clicked in every direction that you possibly could. And after you watched your sun sign, then you start watching your moon sign, and well, what about my rising sign? I'll pause there. I'm not really heavy into astrology. That is not the basis for my messages. I don't even typically ask my clients what their birthday is, because that is just it's just a base. It's just a starting point. But if my connection with you is strong enough, and if we are working together on a personal level, your sign is not really going to affect what's coming down for you. The messages are going to be more specific for you. You are a whole being. You're not a partial being. You are not only your sun sign. You are the sum, of your birth placement and your life experiences. And so sometimes you're going to see a general reading and it's not going to resonate. Sometimes we don't accept readings that don't resonate with us because we don't want to accept the truth that's being told to us. And I know that I've given some readings where my client was just like, oh, well, I don't think that's true because, well, I didn't make it up. One thing that I do pride myself on is that I'm not going to filter anything that your spirit guides send to you. If they do resonate, that's awesome. I love it when people get positive information or useful information that they can take. But then the other question is, and I am absolutely guilty of this, does it really resonate with you? Or did you see a really catchy title about, the money is flowing in this month? Hey, dog. The money is flowing in this month, or, you're going to meet the love of your life, or whatever the catchy title that made you click on that video. Do you want that so bad that you're willing to twist your situation in order to make that the case? Yeah, I'm guilty. I've done it. not that long ago. And I even went so far as to cross-watch the other person's general video, and you couldn't tell me that it wasn't talking about us, right? But I took a second to step back and say, you know, there's millions of people in this world. There are millions of Leos, and there are millions of Pisces, and this may not be you. This might be a Pisces woman and a Leo man. This might be, you know, any combination of things, right? It could be a parent and child that are reuniting. And when I did the reading for myself, I was like, I liked the general ones better. And I'll go ahead and be honest with you. I didn't act the most, I didn't take the most relevant path, right? The reading that you get that's specific to you is always going to be the most relevant. And so, and I tell that story because I'm fallible too, right? I'm a human. But once I sit in this chair and I bless my hands, I leave. And I try to be very careful not to influence, and I'll pull clarifiers until I know for a fact that the thought or the feeling, the voice I'm hearing is not my own, because I don't ever want to be telling you something that's my opinion. That's not my place. And so I say that I'm not telling anybody to stop watching journal videos. Just be mindful. A lot of times we forget that, you know, at the end of the day, we have a very simple psychology that is part of all of us. And we have our id, right? And our id is, this is my unfiltered self. This is my instinct. This is my impulse. This is, you know, I'm just logic doesn't apply. It's just about what I want. It's just about what feels good. Then we have our super ego, and our super ego is the part of ourself that has been stepped on by society, and it is your consciousness. It is, you know, what society expects from you. This is what I should be doing. And then, you know, somewhere in the middle, we've got our ego, which is our reality. This is how I present myself. This is how I act. This is how I actually do things. And while your ego doesn't really have the sense of right and wrong, which is what a lot of people overlook, it is influenced both by the id that doesn't care about right and wrong, and your super ego, which is all about right and wrong. And so it really just, your ego is just a mediator between the two. So when we show those little cartoons with the angel and the devil on your shoulder, that's pretty much what's going on, right? You've got your ego that's telling you this will feel, your id that's telling you this is gonna feel amazing, and your super ego that's telling you, no, let's not do that because, you know, you might hurt somebody's feelings. And ultimately, your ego takes all of that information and makes a decision for you. And I relate that back to tarot because it's the same thing. Right? You're going to have readings that don't resonate with you because you don't want them to. And you're going to have readings that don't resonate with you because they really aren't meant for you. You're going to have readings that resonate for you, with you because you want them to. Because, you know what, you're tired of being by yourself and you're ready to have that soulmate love, and you want everything to be beautiful. Then there are going to be things that resonate with you because that's really what your spirit guides are sending to you. Be careful of jumping around, right? Be mindful of the energies that you are accepting. It doesn't have to be me. I would love it if it was, but I would say find, you know, just a couple of readers that you really connect with, and then you can accept if this reading doesn't resonate, it wasn't for me, as opposed to jumping all over the reading universe looking for right answers. Some of you are paying for readings, and you know, you haven't really spent any time investigating the people that you're getting readings from, because after clicking around through hundreds of videos and finally finding one that resonated with you, that's the person that you want to get a full reading from. That's the person that you're going to give your $45, $60, $100. I've seen some crazier things than that. You know, I recently was just, I don't even know how I ended up on this lady's page, but it was like $150 for a 30-minute reading. By all means, if you have it, do it. But don't take $150 out of your rent money to get a reading from somebody because you found them and they said something that you like. Protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your resources. Tarot is a tool to help you improve. It is not, it's not an eraser, right? You can't just find the tarot reading that fits what you want it to fit, and then that's going to erase the problems. Because if the problem is there, if the problem that was in the reading that you didn't think resonated with you, if that's real, you still need to deal with it. I'm done. I don't have anything else on that. All right, I'll catch y'all next time.